Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku struggle, continuing the common route where we left off. Chasing after this precious bean. Anyway, Sensei Nono, I thought you might come after me. Thank you for everything today. I'm sorry that I'm just so incompetent. I don't think it's really your fault that those two chuckle fucks ran out and got themselves stabbed near death. Near whatever near death is to someone who's already dead. Anyway, I did imagine one of these people rushing into things sooner or later. This is a lot quicker. Oh, this lot is quick to pull the trigger. At first, when I saw this lot, and I was like, wow, Tim, you have some no, this lot, meaning, yeah, I get it. That was me! I almost blamed him for my misunderstanding. Anyway, this lot is quick to pull the trigger. I can't believe they lost so easily. Are we gonna be okay? This is not what you came to tell me, though, is it? Am I just being a busybody right now? About what you said to Yona. Did I say something wrong? I chased after him impulsively, but I thought he might be a little nicer to me. Can't bring myself to say it. No, this failure came from the top down. I'm gonna make sure to lead them better so that this doesn't happen again. Okay. In the meantime, I will return to Hell and give King Enma my report about today. They deliberately went against my guidance and sustained injuries, so I have to, correct? Yeah, that's right. I'm truly so sorry. If apologies solved everything, there'd be no need for Hell nor King Enma, would there? A good day. In an instant, without sound, without disturbing the air in the slightest, Sensei Nono disappeared in demon flames. I have to pull myself together. I swallow a sigh before it escaped and started walking back toward the house. Like, part of me is like, well, that's just rude. He's being mean to you. It's not your fault that those chuckle fucks ran out and got themselves stabbed. But at the same time, you know, if he's like, oh no, sweetie, you're fine. It's okay. Pat, pat, pat on the head. Then, like, you're not going to toughen up and, like, lead them. You know what I mean? So it's like the, you know, slightly disappointed, but, like, you know? But I kind of can't blame him for being a little harsh, you know what I mean? In his coldness. He's not like he said anything harsh. It's just I have to tell him, and okay. Because at least you realize I need to take control of these idiots. Takamura, that bastard. Oh. Are you mad he was kind of cold to me? Look at you. Leaving me sandwiches. I'm still thinking he left the sandwiches. We're never gonna know. We might find out in his right eventually. Chief, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry, Tama. It's nice of you to try and console me like this, but I feel like I've been dropped down to the eternal hell, the very lowest layer of it all, and I can't find the strength to get back up. Yeah, I understand how you feel, Chief. I feel so pathetic and frustrated and scared. Can't shake it. Have some bone jerky. He'll feel better. You can have it, Tama. I glare at the poster of Father I put in my room. Taking it on Father or Sensei Nono isn't going to make me feel better either. But that was just... Go to hell. Go to hell, I'm Batman. Yona and Kikunosuke feel so bad for them. You do? Really, Meow? Huh? Since when did you start caring about them so much, Chief? Meow? It was your creed to never trust a prisoner, to never trust a man. Didn't you say that, Chief? Well... Those dumb guys have been so mean to you, they deserve to get beat up over and over, if you ask me, Chief. Meow. Tama, how could you say that? Meow! That was a bit harsh, wasn't it? I'm sorry for yelling at you, Tama. That's not it, Did I just speak up for them? No, that's not what I meant.
that's so mean.
Tama?
Yeah, I've been your servant all this time, but you don't care about me anymore.
No, that's not true. I'm sorry.
Chief, coming to the human realm, it's really changed you. Cat is so dramatic. You're worrying about prisoners. You're even sad about them. You aren't the same chief you were back in hell, meow.
Jesus Christ. Tama, look, some bone jerky.
Meow?
Be a good boy and don't cry anymore, okay? I've changed? After coming here? After 3 fucking days? Like, Jesus, what's in the air around? You know what? That's a fair question. What is in the air or water in the human realm? I mean, you know, totally aside from this game, what the fuck is in the water?
Those guys are the problem, meow. I'll go punish them with a good bite, meow. Wait. You can't stop me.
You've got it all wrong. I'm the same person. Meow. I just want to do my job. Meow. Listen, if something happens to them, it'll affect any evaluation of me and my ability to manage people, wouldn't it? It makes total sense to worry about them. Meow. I have to find a way to make sure these men make it out of here in one piece. I'm okay. I haven't forgotten who I am. Forget not your pride. Trust not the prisoner. Punish not with hesitation. See, these are the basics, right?
Well, maybe I don't have to worry about it if this is how you feel, Chief. Meow.
Thanks for understanding, Tama.
Those guys are still dumb, though, meow. Don't forget that, meow.
Of course. I absolutely hate the... Hey. I'm gonna go take a bath. You go ahead and get some rest.
Chief! She wasn't able to say she hated them. Yeah, I guess she leaves me with no choice. Yeah, I'm gonna bite them right where it hurts, meow. Yeah, if I do that, they won't be able to hassle Chief, meow. Okay, I'm on the case.
Something's wrong. What's happening to me? Those men are prisoners and heinous criminals, so it shouldn't bother me at all if they get hurt or upset, right? Not in the slightest. So pathetic. I'm completely overwhelmed with myself. I mean, I gotta be honest, the flipping to maybe not hating them or I get her like, I have to be concerned about them because it's my job to bring them back in one piece. You know what I mean? Totally there with her logic. But it is weird that they're already like, you've only been here 3 days and you're already like, maybe I don't hate them. It's a little too soon to flip that switch, I feel like. You know what I mean? I get I can't, like, listen, I feel bad because it was so brutal, even though, yeah, they suck. But still, even though they suck, you know, they were just trying to do what's expected of them, and I don't think they quite deserved that kind of punishment. Like, I get that, you know what I mean? I'm just not sure that they're expressing that quite so well. Just feel like they could have done it a little bit better. With the, the way it would make sense for her to feel about this than where they're kind of already going. And it's like, yeah, she's going to get there eventually, but after 3 days? What literally is in the fucking water up here? You know? Like, I think it's a little too soon for her to, like, be flipping so quick. I don't know. I haven't changed at all. Yeah, again, I get it's going to happen fast because we're not going to be here for, like, months upon months, but 3 days seems way too fast. Nothing at all has changed. I still hate men. Let them perish. But there's nothing wrong with worrying about them just a little, teeny bit, right? I feel like, again, they could have done a little bit better, like, yes, her justification to Tama makes absolute sense. But if it was more like, yeah, I was worried about them, that is weird. Like, instead of trying to, no, no, Tom, I haven't changed, and like she's trying to hide something, be like, no, I mean, I have to worry about, yeah, it is a little weird. But like, no, I still hate them. They suck. But I think it was a little bit too much when they were just trying to do the job that they were responsible for, and like, so yeah, unfortunately, I did worry about them. You're right. That is weird. Huh. Well, you know what I mean? And then she finds a way to justify it. Like, the whole, like, well, they were just trying to do their job and they got injured and I don't think and I'm responsible for them. But the hiding it from Tama type of a thing is like, it just makes it feel like she's flipping too soon. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna probably happen fast, but I see this, like, oh my god, they're getting injured and I'm a little concerned as a gateway, as an opening, but I just don't think that she would be like, wow, wait, so soon of it. You know what I mean? It would be like, she wouldn't quite understand, like, yeah, I am concerned. Why? That's weird. Anyway, fuck those guys. But at least they're fine. You know what I mean? She'd kind of like brush it off instead of like, well, I mean, we'll see what happens. Anyway. Phew. I do feel a little better after getting in the bath for a while. I could use some water, though. Huh. Is someone in the living room?
What?
You wear glasses. Wait.
What?
You wear glasses. The moment I opened the door, the gaze of the two men pierced through me. Wow, you really look different. I mean, I love it. She's got the little school teacher glasses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's gonna keep you in line or she's gonna smack you with a ruler. Yes, I wear glasses. I guess you haven't seen me in them before. Being a Hell Guardian's very physical. Wearing contacts is a lot easier when you have to run through steam and raining blood. Huh. Guess something like that can't be healed. Huh? Well, I mean, we all died once already. These bodies are supposed to be new, right? And the injuries those two had are all healed up. You'd think they'd be able to fix someone's eyesight if they really wanted. Maybe it was the only piece of me that was me. Now that you mention it, you're right. I adjust my glasses. Feels awkward. Lots of people wear glasses in hell, and maybe people's bodies get regenerated back to how they were just before they died. Oh, sure, maybe that's it. I'm not an expert, though, so don't quote me. My eyes. Huh. It somehow reminds me of something. Oh, hey, are Yona and Kikunosuke? Wow, can't read his name today. Okay. Goemon and Sharaku are the only ones here. Kikunosuke is sulking in bed. Yona's running. By running, you mean he went for a jog? I'm sure he wants to feel better. I see. We have to think of what to do now. If we go with them with a plan, me and Goemon are just going to end up as corpses. We go at them without a plan. Okay, it should be without a plan. Oh, there's something I want to ask. Have you heard anything about the deepest part of the north side of the first floor here? Anything about the deepest part of the north side of the first floor? That's a lot of fucking direction, and I don't know what ends up right now. The deepest part of the first floor? My room's on the south side, and the guest area's on the west-facing side. Why, is something there? I think there's a hidden room. I'm trying to figure out how to open it. What's that doing here? Huh? You didn't know about it either. Right here. If you look closely, it bulges up a little bit, right? If you press on it. A keyhole? Wow, I can't believe you found this. That's a great thief for you. I've tried all sorts of stuff on it, but it doesn't seem like it'll open. Have you tried the key? Obviously, they don't have it, but you didn't tell me about this at all. If it won't open with my skills, I assume either the Great King or the corporate slave Put some kind of seal on it. A seal?
But a hidden room.
Doesn't it seem like there'd be a treasure lying in there or something? Or that's a spy room? King Enma's like pops in here every once in a while and spies. Can you look into this? The last thing I want to deal with here is a surprise yokai or something. Sure, I can ask about it. like, don't open that door. We keep the demons in there. I'm sending out this secret room. What the hell is up with this place? Well, at least it's not boring, right? Anyway, I'm gonna step out for a bit. By yourself? Where to? The grocery store. It's nearby, right? I'll come with you. I need bleach. I'm free. I'll tag along too. Oh my god, throuple date! Sensei Tama's lecture. Second lecture.
Meow! Hello, everyone! While Chief's out shopping, allow me to give you a little lesson about how things work in hell. Meow!
Today's lesson will be about Mume and Hell Guardians. What are Mume? Refers to the state of a soul vanishing. In words of the human realm, refers to a soul departing. In hell, each time a dead person is revived, the soul wears down and eventually enters Mume. These souls are able to be reincarnated. As you surely noticed earlier today, Lord Akka and Lord Pochi were injured to the brink of death, but were revived using the onsen. I'm not going to read it like that. I'm just going to read it normal. Because again, Tama's voice when we're reading him normally is fine, but when we have to read long lessons, it's going to break me by the end of this game. And it's going to be long, so I'm going to do myself a favor and just not read in his voice during these lessons. And that's how we're all going to survive, and I'm not going to, burn my larynx out. That's ridiculous is something you may have thought, yes? But, and this might surprise you, this happens very often in hell, meow. I'm going to read the meows, don't get me wrong. Torture, for the most part, is so painful and agonizing that prisoners die easily. However, it's ridiculous that a punishment should end after only one day, so that's why we revive them, as Lord Takamura explained. If I chopped them, that'd be enough punishment. That wouldn't be enough punishment, so we bring them back to normal the next day so I can chomp them again. Meow. Well, they don't go back to normal, per se. Every time someone revives, their soul gets worn down just a little more, and they'll eventually enter a state of Mume. Hey, right? Just sounds wrong, but anyway. This is close to what you humans recognize as a soul departing, and a soul that's become Mume will be reincarnated elsewhere. Lord Taro and the others are a peculiar group who have yet to succumb to their tortures. To not have disappeared for so long means that they have really powerful attachments and lingering connections to the world. Meow. Those who come from the eternal hell are the trash of all trash. What did I say about this game? We're dating all the trash. Hey. So what's a guy like that doing, hanging out with Chief, huh? No, this is my time, and I'm going to punish anybody who would try and do Chief wrong. That's right, I'll use myself as an example to explain something to you about Hell Guardians. Look at his little drawing of himself. The other day I mentioned killing a single being is considered a sin, but it isn't worth the cost of keeping people in hell for a very long time. Being a Hell Guardian pays well since technical skill is required. The cost of torture devices and equipment must be considered as well. Meow. Small-time sinners get smacked around in hell for a little bit, but then they write a letter of repentance and are turned into Mume. And basically, it's out of that pool of prisoners that we scout for Hell Guardians. My case was a little different, though. I asked the Lord to be by Chief's side, meow. Cats and snakes go through a rigorous recruitment process for Sote Palace. Sote Palace, yeah. So I was pretty lucky, meow. Why are they recruited for Sote Palace? They punish those who commit sins of lust, so they need good chompers over there. Meow. I was harassed by humans, and my dream is to have revenge on them someday. Meow. This little drawing of the cat biting the frickin' stick figure in the crotch. It's so wrong. Oh my god. Okay, this lecture is over, meow. Remember what I taught you here, meow. I wish I went to the grocery store too. I hope they get me something, meow. Okay, this one was a little bit shorter. It's okay, but... Wow, so this is a human realm grocery store. I It's so much bigger than the ones I've seen in movies. Your eyes are sparkling. Shopping is so fun. I'm excited because it's my first time here, but we really can't be wasting any money. Yeah, because every time you see them in store in like movies, it's always like the tiny little corner market, the local little market where, oh my god, we can bump into each other, not the giant chain grocery store where chances are there's like 3 in your town, so you're gonna just run into the random dude. And it's always the human movies. You're talking about Hallmark movies, aren't you, bitch? Like I mean, they're gonna run into each other at the tiny little grocery market. Oh, like Tom the Butcher, like instead of like going to Costco or some shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, unless the movie's about Costco. Grocery stores. What an amazing concept. I mean, theoretically, kind of, yeah. You take it for granted, but like, it's nice to have all your food in one place. You have to like go to the butcher, and then I gotta go to the baker, and then I gotta go to the candlestick maker. And then I gotta go over here to this vegetable stand, and then I gotta go over there for my fruit, and then I gotta go to this, that. You're like, all in one fucking spot. The things they stock here are different than what you can find in Hell's market districts. Colorful fruits, adorable boxes of sweets. You can even get a bite to eat in the back of the store. And some grocery stores have like a bar, so you can get your beer or your wine and get fucking shit-faced as you grocery shop. Which is actually pretty fucking smart because, like, hi, it's like, don't grocery shop when you're hungry, but also grocery shopping when you're drunk, you're like, sure, just throw that supersized box of freaking Cheez-Its in the cart. Sounds great. Kind of makes me want Cheez-Its. I've been thinking about Cheez-Its for a while now. Like, it's been a while since I bought them, and, like, I want them. But the thing is, I would eat the whole fucking box, so. Lord Hellguardian, can you cook? I've learned how. The cereal and instant food is easy to prep, but having Kiku the glutton with us will be pricey. It might be best if we cooked ourselves. Good point. We should meal plan with him. I'm sure you want to look around first, right? Since it's your first time here. Let's meet up at the entrance in half an hour. He's being very considerate. Again. I imagine he's used to being with women. Of course he is. He's a heinous criminal sentenced to the eternal hell. It's obvious he's been around a woman or two. Or two? No. Focusing on Goemon or anyone else for that matter is a total waste of time. What I need to do is keep looking around the store. Sorry to keep you waiting. Whoa, you bought a ton! I thought we weren't supposed to be wasting any money. You think so? I saw some snacks for cats that Tama might like, so... Here, hand me that bag. I'm fine, I can carry my groceries. I can't look weak in front of the prisoners. Don't be stubborn, we're here to help. No thanks. Hey, do you think you're gonna look weak in front of the prisoners or something? Oh, yeah, I see, so that's what it is. Yeah, I'm sure you're too good to ask for help from us lowly prisoners. No, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna head back. Good luck with the bags. Goemon walked beside me. He didn't say a word, though. I smelled the scent of winter daphnes coming from somewhere again tonight. For some reason, I had the faintest urge to cry. Maybe that's why we've always been afraid to go to the human realm, because we kind of somehow knew... Oh, we're already at the end of chapter 4. Effects of the Hell Onsen. Now we're going to chapter 5. I mean, I feel like then the common route's not very long. Well, you pick a character doesn't mean their route's not long. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's the morning already. How am I supposed to treat Yona and Kikunosuke moving forward anyway? Also, after what happened yesterday, how am I supposed to talk to Goemon and Sharaku? Honestly, it'll be hard to talk to anyone. Then just pretend they don't exist, Meow. Don't say that. See, you are worried about them. I told you, this isn't worry. I'm only ensuring high marks on my evaluation. Right, sure you are. Well, just talk to them like normal, Meow. A man's heart is naive, Meow. If you start caring too much, it'll be like rubbing salt on their wounds, Meow. Salt? Yeah, that might be true. Okay, I'll just pretend like everything's normal. You just ask, how you doing? You okay? Alright. Good? Alright. Good morning. Morning. You want some coffee? Sure, I'll have some. Thanks. Paimon seems like normal. As for Yona and Kikunosuke,
Yeah, okay, the zombie game is insane. Hell Macabre Party is so cool.
Hell Macabre Party, a video game popular in the human realm, a game where the player fights against the deceased and Hell Guardians who turn into zombies in order to survive. Well, how topical is that?
The Hell Guardians and the prisoners are all zombies, and you have to kill them all with a machine gun.
That sounds fun. I should play it.
No, you're gonna get hooked. It's basically why I came to the human realm. And here, look, this is Macabre's VIP card.
Kikunosuke pulled out a flashy card that was colored red, black, and gold.
This is proof that whoever has this card stayed in 5th place or higher for over half a year. Only 10 people in all of Japan have this, and I'm one of them. Me!
You seem normal, like nothing happened. But something doesn't feel right.
Kiku, can you make money from that game?
You can't make money on it, but if you kill some of the secret enemies on bonus levels, you get some rare items. I think I can do it this time. Then I'll get that giant...
Kumazan? Kumazan? The mascot character of Hell Macabre Party. Like Amazon, like the giant Kumazan, but Kumazan sounds like... Okay. This time, do you come to the human realm often, Kikunosuke?
Huh?
Wait, that's right. How else would you be a VIP card holder of this game?
Yeah, I've come here a ton for, like, errands and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Look, why is he like blushing and getting awkward? It's so funny. I also like the fact that his necklace is like a fucking dog collar. Because he turns into a wolf. Thank you for waiting, my Lord Hell Guardian. One strong coffee. Thank you. It smells great. I savored this hot drink as Goemon pulled out his phone. Lord Hell Guardian, if you have some time, you should read this blog. Goemon messaged me a link to a website. Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Asakusa Trash. Updated information on Macabre. Asakusa Trash? Basically all of our boyfriends, right? It's a popular blog in the human realm. It's pretty good. I read it often.
Whoa! We got something in common, Goemon. I'm a huge fan. They post about new shops, popular food, and has all the best recommendations. It's mostly about Asakusa, but there's also a section in there dedicated to Macabre.
A blog? I'm sure you've studied plenty about humans while in hell, but it's good to keep up with those sorts of things while we're here. You're right. Thanks, I'll read it later. Like, see? Why does Sensei Nono have, like, fucking fox ears and a little fox mouth? Sensei Nono's calling.
Huh?
Yes, good morning. Good morning. You sound like you're awake. I am sorry to bother you so early in the morning. Did something happen at Kumonoi Temple? Actually, we don't have enough help over at the amusement park. I was hoping I could get one guy and one girl to help out today. Amusement park? There's a theme park down at Enma Street called Asakusa Hell Mansion. I've heard of that place. I'll give you details when you arrive, so please come as soon as you can. Sure. One boy and one girl. I'm the only girl, you know that, right? Hey, did he just mention an amusement park? Yeah, we're going on a date. Yeah, he wants a guy and a girl to go help him at once. An amusement park? Who the hell would go to a place like that? I would, and I'm gonna bet Kiku will.
Seriously? And what kind of help is he even talking about? We're here in order to capture escapees. Don't lump us in with the other prisoners around here and make us do their work.
Oh, I really figured he'd be excited about this.
I don't want to go. I hate big crowds.
They're all so selfish. Okay, I'll go. You will? That'd be great. I figured because it's Hell Mansion that, like, Kikunosuke would be down for it, but here we are. I guess so. This is like Monokuma in cat form. Like, why does this like... Did anybody involved in the production of this game have anything to do? Because I just feel like when they were talking about the mascot for the horror game, I was like, Monokuma. I don't know why. And then like this is Monokuma horned cat. Like, if Monokuma, like, do you not see it? You're like, there's a little too much. It's like Monocat. Yeah! Out of nowhere, a large figure in a costume towered over us. It handed us a map. It's Hell's charming mascot, Meowster Goku. Yeah, no, that's Meow Nakuna. Meow Monokuma, but it's Kuma's bear, but it's like I was trying to turn mono into the meow, but it's Monokuma cat. Mono cat. Oh. Anyway. Meowster Goku, the mascot character of Hell Mansion, a theme park in the Asakusa Special Ward. Meowster Goku nodded. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Meowster Goku bowed and walked away. It's pretty big in here. Wow, they have something called a blood pond here. He looks really, really, really excited in his eyes. Wow, that's crazy. You know, I really didn't picture a trip to the amusement park as a possibility for today. Yeah, I'm sorry to put you through this. Oh, no need for that. I did want to check it out. I think I just wanted to get a better idea of what Asakusa is all about. Good point. Yeah, let's just try and make this like an investigation. Oh my god, we're gonna be dressed up in costumes, aren't we? Oh, wow. You two look so great. You look like real crew members. I cannot wait to see what we're wearing. Oh, he just looks so normal. It's adorable. I love it. Why does he always... So that's just a thing that he puts on with everything. It's not just that was his fashion choice. What's the deal with the bow? I want it to have some significance, like, this was your hair ribbon and I always keep it with me because I love you and pine for you even after death. That would be fucking romantic as shit and I'd be here for it. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, we're wearing cute outfits. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But, like, I really wanted to be dressed up something ridiculous and floofy and, like, over the top and he'd be like, you know, like we're dressed like a fucking Disney princess, basically. But like a hell princess. We kind of are a hell princess, to be fair, but, you know. You know what I mean? Just so it would have been like, you look ridiculous. But in a cute kind of way. I had a hunch, though, Ishikawa. I thought you might be the one to come. Everybody else thought it would be a hassle. By the way, do you manage this amusement park on top of everything else you do? Not exactly. This place does have its own management and owners, who all happen to be human. However, I am responsible for everyone who comes here to the human realm, and I must procure replacements for any missing personnel. You do all that? Sounds like so much work. That's precisely why you two helping is so appreciated. Thank you for this. I may just ask for your assistance again in the future. I can't wait to see what our other servitude dates are with our other boyfriends. Because we're going to get involved somewhere else. Maybe you should try and be a little more responsible for how you're staffing this place. The model prisoners who come to the surface are generally close to being Mume. Oh, I get it. I do not have authority to stop that process. Mume. A long time ago, a legend passed down through the imaginations in hell, saying that tortures lasted trillions of years. Endless. People were taught that if you were sent to hell, your pain would continue endlessly and that salvation was earned through good deeds. However, that's a bit different from the truth. The prisoners die every day from their torture, and although they're revived every day as well, each revival wears down their soul bit by bit. They eventually reach Mume and are born again into a brand new life. Didn't the cat already teach us all this? Why did he have a lesson if Nono was going to give us the same lesson? It's more uncommon that someone would exist in hell all the way to the end of their sentence. And, well, the way it happens is that the soul departs from this world, as humans imagine they do. However, you lot are peculiar, are you not? There's a theory that says if someone's attachments are strong enough, their soul will be able to hold on for much longer. Ishikawa, how long have you been in hell? Your lingering attachments must be strong. Seems so. Maybe it's because I still want to beat up both you and King Enma real bad one day. Hey, Goemon! Honestly, that delights me to hear. It means you'll have energy for a long time to come. Sure. Oh, Sensei Nono, we had a question for you. There's a room on the far end of the first floor. We were wondering how you open it. So you noticed. Or Goemon did, I presume. Just tell us how to open it. I readied that room for all of you, thinking you may need it in the near future. Very concerned. It will open when your hearts need it to. Oh. Sir, is it a sexy time room? He's like, that's the porno room. Excuse me, sir! What? What? I don't know, I mean... Weren't you able to answer questions in a way that isn't annoyingly cryptic? When our hearts needed to? What's in there? Enough about that. Today you'll be helping me out at Goemon's Cauldron. What? This way. Oh my god, they're teacup rides! Ah! I'm sorry, my joy at this. Goemon's Cauldron are basically fucking... Well, they're cauldrons instead of teacups, but it's basically a teacup ride. Oh my fucking god. I love the teacup ride. It's the best goddamn fuck. I love roller coasters, okay? And amusement parks and things like that. Don't bite me, bird. That's not nice. I'm sorry. I was getting excited. That's why my hand's in a fist. And then when you act like I'm gonna punch you or something. I would never do that. You couldn't take a punch. You're too tiny. Besides, birds have very delicate bodies. I would never do that to you. Just see a hand. You get very weird about hands. Sometimes you want me to pet you, and then other times you're like, no, you like... Look, if I'm going to reach for you to pet you, that, like, you think I'm gonna, like, smack you or something. I don't smack the bird. I do grab your beak sometimes. No, we don't grab your beak violently. We rub your beak. Give you little beak rubs. I can hear you honking. Can everybody else hear you honking? Can you hear you? Sometimes they can. I wonder sometimes, because sometimes when I do my little end bit, you chirp, and then you go, and you give kisses to people. And then I realize that you can hear it at the end, because the microphone does pick it out. Well, I mean, you're sitting, like, right, it's like, under my chin, so. I'm sorry, okay, I won't get so excited that we shake our fists. Oh, God, I'm so excited. You're so silly. You go back to sleep. I love the fucking teacup ride's my favorite. Which is odd considering the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure the first time I rode the teacups at Disney World when I was, like, 5 or something, I passed out. So you'd think I would have a traumatic experience. I kind of remember it, too. I remember being, like, on it and then just, nope, gone. You know what I mean? Like, but they're still my fucking favorite, okay? And, like, any kind of spinny ride, like, nope. Especially if me and my sister are on it. Like, we went on one at, was it in Storyland? I don't remember where we were, but they were barrels instead of, like, teacups, but they did this whole thing. But, like, cause you, like, some of them you can't, like, spin the little thing in the center, but if you grab onto that and you lean all your body weight, everybody in the teacup or the whatever, lean it one way, that motherfucker, those fuckers will spin. You see people just chilling out, I'm like, oh no. We are going to absolutely take that little center wheel and, like, either spin it, because sometimes the rides have it where you can actually spin that wheel to make you go faster. Other times it doesn't move, but if you, like, use your centrifugal force and you just shove your bodies all one way, it'll just start whipping around. Oh, we do that so much to the point where you're laughing so fucking hard you can't breathe. And oh my god, it's so good. It's so much fun. So I'm sorry, this just makes me so fucking excited that Goemon's Cauldron is a fucking teacup ride. I'm sorry, it's a cauldron ride, but you know what I mean. Oh! Best ride ever. Is this? Indeed it is. A teacup ride made in the motif of the cauldron used in the execution of Goemon Ishikawa. And they are just called teacup rides. Okay, listen. Listen. You know what the weirdest thing is? Is like you're always like, oh my god, it's a teacup ride. It doesn't matter if it's a cauldron shape or a barrel or whatever. You call it a teacup ride. But like, and he literally just called it a teacup ride. But is that the technical name for it? You know what I mean? Like a Kleenex is a brand. A tissue or a facial tissue is what the item is. But if someone says a Kleenex, you know what it is. But like, if you were to be like, oh, there's wooden roller coasters, there's metal roller coasters, there's whatever, you're not like, this is it because like the first one was actually teacups? So like, it's a teacup ride from now on. Doesn't matter what shape or form it takes, it will always be a teacup ride. And there's gonna be people at some point in the future that see rides like this and they're not teacup shaped. And they're like, why the fuck is a ride when you're called a teacup ride? But also, anytime you've gone to any other amusement parks, or like, you know, if you go to state fairs or anything, if they have rides, like, they're teacups. If they're on those spinny little disc tracks like that. Because you know there's the other ones that you're sitting in like a half booth kind of thing. It's got like a back on it, and it spins around in a circle, and you also spin on that, but the entire track is just a circle. Whereas a teacup ride, you've got a couple of teacups on, like the tracks, there's multiple little tracks on it that kind of spin around. So you're not just going all around the outside. You're spinning around and you're going on the inside, and it's kind of like you're moving from miniature track to miniature track all around on the pavilion. You know what I mean? If you've ever looked, by the way, but if you've ever looked, like that's the difference between that or those rides that you're in, like, kind of like you sit in a half seat and one side is just the bars in front of you and you just see out and it's got like the thing, and then that just spins in a circle. You can spin in those, but that itself is just a singular circular track that it's going around on. Those are different. Those are not teacup rides. I don't even know what those are, but like, you know what I mean? But like, if you've ever seen a ride like that, you know it's a teacup ride. Even if it's not teacup shaped. But I guess it's because they're usually teacup shaped, but like, so like the person who invented them was like, we're going to make them teacups and it's going to be called the teacup ride. And then forever into eternity, no matter what you decide to, it will always be a teacup ride. You're like, no, those are, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're shaped like fucking baskets and hot air balloons or barrels or what. It's a teacup ride. It's kind of like it doesn't really matter what you shape it like if it's going through a little watery track and you get what, it's a log flume. You know what I mean? I mean, what else would you do a log flume as? You're like, oh, it's the little gator flume. No, it's a log flume. Doesn't matter if it looks like an alligator. It's a log flume. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know why we're debating this. I just find it so funny that it's like, no, teacup ride is like the technical term for it. But I guess because everybody knows what a teacup ride is. I mean, oh, good lord. Oh. The day we meet aliens is the day I'd be excited to be like, oh, no, wait, I want to explain teacup rides to them, because they're going to be like, what? No, come on, let's go. We're going to the state fair. Oh my god. Anyway. Presenting Goemon's Cauldron. It sounded like a in the background. I always knew you and old man Enma were pretty sick, but this is absolutely insane. And this concept actually came from the humans. You, Goemon Ishikawa, may just be the most popular villain to have ever existed. Huh? And this attraction's very popular too. And do you see how many people are lined up for it? It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with him. It's the fact that it's a teacup ride. That's what it is. Just, seriously. He's right. And so, the men will help guide the customers in and out, while the ladies are the handlers. Oh, and by handlers, I mean they handle the ticket exchange for this attraction. Your replacement should be coming in the afternoon, so please do your best until then. I fucking love this so much. Ugh, I'm beat. Can't even believe how many customers we had. I guess I'm just that popular. Oh, sweetie, if you think it has anything to do with you, you're sadly mistaken. If they had called it Goemon's Cauldron and it was like just like a little ride that kind of did anything aside from teacupping, wouldn't be half as popular. It's because it's a teacup ride. That shit's legit and awesome and the best. And I love roller coasters. But if it's like we have time for one more ride, any ride, we could do the roller coaster, teacups. Fuck yeah. Absolutely. Good job. I'm glad they all had fun. Just what the hell is so fun about spinning around in a cauldron made for execution? Well, of course you'd say that, Goemon. I like it, though. I want to come as a customer. To the cauldron? I'd be like, yeah, I kind of I want to ride it. No, it's nothing. I misspoke. Sure. It was so ridiculous of me to say. The human realm is awful. There are way too many fun things to do here. I love that. The human realm is awful. There's so much fun to be had. I mean, teacup rides will do that to you. Listen, I am so fucking excited just from that. I know we came to the amusement park to work, but I have bigger things to think about. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, she's flashing back, but it's weird that it just kind of grayed the screen a little. Anyway, I heard Enma dispatched a small team for us, but this is just laughable. I feel bad for Yona and Kikinosuke, but he was just so much stronger. Running around here today was a good workout. Surprisingly, I can thank Takamura for once. Hey, do you have a problem with Sensei Nono? It's not that I have a problem with him, but as King Enma's right-hand man, he's basically our mortal enemy. I guess that makes sense. To be honest, it feels like Sensei Nono actually likes everyone. So the thing is, it's kind of funny, because you're like, you want to be like, you're the one who committed all the crimes, so like, don't be pissed at the people making you do the time. Like, you only have yourself to blame. However, people are being tortured for God knows how many decades, if not hundreds of years or more, for killing a cockroach, which is stupid as fuck. So, like, I can't really find fault in his logic, because I would also be like, what the fuck, motherfuckers, if, you know, it were me. You know? Or, like, you were drunk in public, so you gotta go to hell. Like, you know what I mean? Some of the things that you were in hell for are absolutely justified, sir, and I don't think you have the right to be pissed with all the murder and shit. Okay? I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter your justification, like, well, we believed in this, and this is what our religion told. Doesn't matter. You started where you murdered people. Like, you stabbed motherfuckers. Like, that just is not, you know what I mean? Like, it's still murder. Doesn't matter what your justifications were for, why, like, it, okay? You know? Adultery is still kind of fucked up. Stuff like that. Killing a cockroach should really not lump you in the same hell as some of these other people. Theft? You know, I mean, there's some, like, serious crimes here, but, like, some of the other ones you're like, just because I didn't have a lot of money and I had shitty service at a restaurant, so I didn't tip the waiter 20% and I gotta go to hell for that? Well, maybe the guy shouldn't have been a dick. But he's also in hell. You know what I mean? Like, pretty much everyone's in hell, let's be real. But, you know. So, like, I'm kind of on Goemon's side, and, like, yeah, I get it. I'd be pissed, too, at the people, like, abusing me constantly in hell. But I'm also not a murderer, so, like, that I can't side with him on that. Kind of on the fence. I get it, but not really. In some cases, I get it. In your case, I don't know. I think you just gotta take your strokes, buddy. Anyway. No, that's just a hunch. My gaze wandered toward Goemon's back when... Goemon? Huh? I don't know who's saying it. You're Goemon, aren't you? And you're just here in the human realm? Shiroku?
Yeah, it's me. I never thought I'd see you here.
They must know each other, right? I mean, I would assume so. Shiroku, it's really actually you, Shiroku. Shiroku? Shiroku. Yeah, I would say it faster, right? And Shiro is white, and he's wearing all white, mostly. Interesting. Anyway.
It really actually is me. Wow, you look so mature now.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I was in hell too, you know?
Hell.
Rumor of you being in the eternal hell even reached the great screaming hell where I was. But I couldn't bring myself to go there.
The great screaming hell. It's all of a sudden like Goemon fucking forgot. That's where the worst liars end up. He seems really friendly with Goemon, though.
I was really hoping I'd see you again someday.
Were they friends? Is he wearing like a fucking... What's in his... I don't think that's... And his jacket, he's like wearing an earring that looks like a horse or something. Our left, his right. You know what I'm saying? What does it look like? Doesn't it look like a really fat My Little Pony? Kind of like a fucking piñata? Like it's real, you know what I mean? It looks like it's got a little head and some legs. It looks like an animal. Anyway.
But man, what a surprise. I can't believe I'd run into you at an amusement park of all places.
You went to the great screaming hell for lies?
It was my duty. After I left the village, I served a lot of people, I told a lot of lies, and if ordered, I even killed. But I was able to repent for that in hell, and now I'm a model prisoner working in the human realm. I'm in charge of security. Little squabbles are bound to happen in a place like this.
I see. It seems so awkward. Is this your old lover? Were you boyfriends?
Don't look so down. Leave the past in the past. We've already died, so let's work on being happy this time around, eh?
Right. Yeah. Happy this time around?
Hey, it's not every day we run into each other. Why don't we get some food and...
Utsugahara? Utsugahara, yeah. Oh, no, I have to... Goemon, you might as well go, right? Like you said, it's not every day you're here.
Huh?
He's someone you know, right?
Don't worry about me, and there's some things I wanted to go buy anyways.
Well, but...
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're acquainted with Goemon, I see. Wait, don't tell me she's... your girlfriend.
He looks very concerned. No, I'm Spacey Enma, assigned to the Enma Palace. I'm Goemon's superior.
Enma? What? That means you're his daughter? My sincerest apologies. My name's Shiroku Natori from the Great Screaming Hell.
Shiroku deeply bowed his head.
I've heard of you, but only by name. Someone like me doesn't have much of a connection to Enma Palace. I'm so sorry, I just couldn't help myself after seeing a familiar face after so long.
Please, there's no need to apologize.
No, it was very rude of me.
I could really see the joy in you. Well, I'll take my leave then.
Hey.
I wave my hand and rush off.
After I left the village, I served a lot of people. I told a lot of lies. And if ordered, I even killed.
And if ordered. There are many different types of sin. Sentence is different between killing of your own will and being coerced into doing so. I really shouldn't pry. If I think about it, Yona, Sharaku, and Goemon have all killed someone before, too. They're all heinous criminals, after all. I was just about to leave when it happened.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking where I was...
Oh my god! Young Jester. Okay, there are so many characters, I told you that, and like, okay. Listen, part of me is like... Listen, we know. I hate clowns. I fucking hate clowns and jesters and mimes. All of those things are horrifying. Like, okay, but like, thanks to Yana Toboso, she makes clowns hot. She started it with Joker and Black Butler, okay? And as we saw playing Radiant Tale, like, if clown, Why hot and why my favorite character, Zephora, okay? Always the clowns and the jesters and the and all the weird things. They're always hot in anime, all right? So there's like you're a thing that I fundamentally hate and just, I don't want to say I have an irrational fear of because it's not like holes, okay? Trypophobia is a real, oh God, just thinking about it makes my whole body, but don't, okay, what's that? Okay. No, I can't stop. Okay. It's not that bad, but I'm like, oh no, clowns, you're creepy and gross and I hate you. Okay? Right? But usually in anime, again, like, if clown, why hot? Why do you make something that's horrifying actually sexy? I don't. Okay. But you are on that border of, like, there are things about you, like the outfit, cool, the hat, okay, the mask, cool. But then you have the clown makeup, which is like, okay, hold on. Okay, I don't mind the eye makeup and, like, the little, like, diamond by the eye. Okay, that's fine. Like, everything, it's the mouth and the little dot that looks like you've almost, like, you got Joker scars going on. That is throwing me off, where it's like, there are things where you're, like, little bits and pieces. You're like, this, and this? Yes. And then, no. I'm very confused right now. And it's not a fearection. It's literally like, there you were almost onto something, game, where you almost made something creepy sexy, like other games, and this time you're like, no, there's something kind of unnerving. Like Uncanny Valley unnerving, where you're like, I'm a little afraid. I don't know. Like, the hat is amazing. The suit's amazing. Like, I like the jacket and the bow tie and the mask. And again, like, the eye, like, if you cover up his mouth, right? Yeah, sure. Also, you're pasty white. So take off the pasty white makeup, normal skin tone, and hide the creepy mouth art you got going on with, like, the little, like, and, oh, okay. All right, I'd be okay. I don't think I'd be, like, hot, but I wouldn't be as, like, no, I'm slightly uncomfortable. But you're making me slightly uncomfortable, sir. First time. Okay, good. Look, I was just getting concerned with myself because every time there's a clown in the game or anything that kind of fits into that clown mime jester thing where you're like, no, those are horrifying. You're like, why are they sexy? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? And now we have him and I'm like, nope. I'm all set. Please leave, sir. Thank you. You're kind of terrifying. Like, there's probably, again, if you wiped all your makeup off, you'd probably be pretty. But, like, right now, with the way this is kind of terrifying. Like, I'm slightly uncomfortable. You're making me uncomfortable. It's not helping that he's still on the screen. Anyway. He's got to have a crazy voice. I don't know how we're going to do this tonight. No, it's completely fine. That started me? I think it's supposed to be startled him, Ronald. I don't think I've seen you around before. Did you just get here from hell? Yeah, I'm just here to help today. Oh, I see. I'm human, but I work here a lot. I'm wondering if you're someone else in a costume. Like someone we're supposed to recognize. I like the outfit. Although the weird overcoat with then the half jester, like the collar, and then the jestery, like, robe kind of like piece over is weird. Like, the outfit's weird. It's kind of like you're a jester detective. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that coat is like a detective coat. You're like wearing your, like, Dick Tracy jacket and hat, but then you got the jester vibe popping out. Like, it's, like, weird. It's weird, but I'm kind of into it. Like, I'm like, okay, all right. It's bizarre, but we like weird. But the creepy smile makeup, no, don't do that. Take that off. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other. Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Mommy, that thing is scary.
That's me inside right now. He slowly walked toward the little girl. Uh-oh. Are you a bad little girl? A good little girl? I did all sorts of bad things and ended up with a scary face like this. Oh, that's true. We are in, like, a hell theme park, so that explains why he's terrifying. This is exactly what my hell would be like. The clowns where you're like, see, there are things about them that could almost be sexy, but no, we just kept them in the uncanny creepy valley. So you're like, I want to not be terrified, but I'm still a little uncomfortable. And then I'd have to, if I tried to turn away from the creepy clown man, there'd just be a field of holes in front of me. Oh God, I'm gonna vomit. No, no, oh God, my whole body cringes. Okay, no. No, I'd rather look at the clown man. I do have candy, but only for good kids. You know, if you were sexier, that would have been so fucking amazing. Except for you're talking to a little kid, but like, I have candy. I bet. If you're bad, I'll take you to hell with me.
No, I'll be a good girl. Don't take me with you.
Who the fuck brings their little kids to like a hell theme park, though, is all I'm saying. What a horrible parent is this? Okay, you can have some candy then. Go on, say thank you. This is a teen mom right here, isn't it? Like, seriously, like, no fucking good parent would bring their young child to a horror theme park. I mean, I guess there are, like, younger kids that go to, like, the Fright Nights and scary things, and there are some kids that can handle it. But this kid's freaking out at the clown. Don't bring him to a theme park like this. I shouldn't go to horror nights because they'd be like, there's going to be clowns. Because clowns are horrifying and everybody knows it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, my child doesn't do so great with scary things. Do we all have our judgmental faces on? Are we all giving her the bitch what? Why would you... Okay. That's alright.
Hey, will my face really turn like that if I'm bad?
Yes, it will. I did bad things, so I got this bad face. That's why you need to be a good little girl and listen to what your mommy tells you.
Okay.
With that, the mother and child leave. This sounds like some kind of psycho mom who's like, this is what awaits you if you don't listen to me, and is like actually a terrible human being. Probably abuses her kids. I mean, she brought her kid to a scary place, and she's like, my kid doesn't do all the scary... I mean, I'm sorry. That's what I'm going to hell for, judging this fucking background character. Oh, would you like some candy too? They sell them at the shop. No, I'm alright. It's actually better if I don't have so much on me at the end of the day. If you take some, it would really help me out. Okay, I guess I can take one. I don't trust taking... Listen, you know me. If you've been here long enough, you have heard me say that strangers in white vans always have the best candy. They're always like, don't take candy from strangers. If they're in a white van, yes, you do. They have the best candy, okay? But, like, this man is not in a white van, and he is dressed like a clown, and he's kind of mildly terrifying. So, no, we're not taking candy from this motherfucker. I don't trust him. This is the one time I will be like, do not take candy from a stranger, girl! And slap her hand. She's a hell guardian. She'll probably be fine. Hey, Jester! Guess wants to take a picture with you. Kabuki Jester refers to someone in the role of acting and talking like a jester to make people laugh, known also as a clown. I have to rub that in my face. Alright, I'll be right there. Huh. Does he have an injury in his legs? As he left, it looked like he was limping. I thought the staff all came from hell, but I guess humans work here too. Well, that was fun. I even got some candy out of it. I think I can call it a day now. Oh, huh. Here too. Is that King Enma's face? Ah! Oh, that really is popular, I see. Oh my god. Okay. Well, now that we met the creepiest fucking character in this game, I need to go cry in a corner. So, anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.